Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you two beautiful things about this key, how it will actually add to your revenue once this Hamster Kombat comes to the limelight by listing. So it's actually going to play a very big role. So I'm going to show you how it may actually look like. So stick with me from the beginning to the end. Now, when it comes to Hamster Kombat, we come to understand that we always have what they call the daily reward. We also have what they call the daily cipher and the daily combo. So these three things actually amount to the number of coin that you may actually get at the end of the day. Now, there are other two things that is actually outside of this particular three things that will amount to the number of coin which you have, which is number one, which is this profit per hour that you are seeing on my screen right now, and the other one that they just introduced, which is the mini game, which will actually attract the number of key that you will have at the end of the day. Now there is this other one that they say buy skin. So this is just actually for pleasure, how you want your dom to actually look like, or your dom to your dummy to actually look like. So in this buy of skin, it's more of spending your coin, but it's not actually generating anything. So today I'm going to show you two beautiful things when it comes to this key, the reason why you need to accumulate more keys for yourself. So number one of it is this. I actually drafted this to actually give a better explanation of what I'm about to say right now. Now, if you take a look at the number one person there, that particular individual accumulated 1 billion coin with PPH of 3 million and actually accumulate 20 keys. Now, the same thing with the number two accumulated 2 billion coin with PPH of 3.5 million, and this number two individual sees that the key to him has no value because he has actually accumulated much coin. So now the last person, which is the number 5, accumulated 25 million coin with PPH of 50,000, and the number of keys is actually 25 because he actually put in more effort. Probably he started very late. So I'm going to show you what the importance of this key when it comes to this. Now, this is just like a chart, and this is how it may actually look like in their screen. So what I'm going to show you right now is actually based on assumption, but that is how, when it comes to free airdrop, that is how it actually works. So those of them that actually mine Aqua Protocol, we get to understand better of what I'm about to say right now, because in Aqua Protocol, whatsoever thing that you actually accumulate for yourself will be divided by 1,000 coin. Then the remaining one will be actually what you get. Then they will now multiply it with whatsoever thing that they want to multiply it with. So what I'm showing you right now is actually based on absorption when it comes to this Hamster Kombat. To tell you, I want to show you how important this key may actually comes to stay. So this is how it actually goes. So right now, this particular individual, the first in the drop down list, actually accumulated 1 billion coin. Now let's assume that Hamster Kombat is to divide whatsoever thing that you accumulate with 10,000. So right now, this individual is, this 1 billion coin is to be divided by 10,000, which will actually give the person 100,000 coin left for him. Now, plus the PPH in which he actually accumulates, which is 3 million coin. So now the 100,000 coin plus 3 million will actually amount to 3,100,000 coins. Now times 20 keys. Let's assume that this individual actually at the end of everything accumulated 20 keys. So if you multiply this 3,100,000 coins times 20, will actually amount to 62 million coin. Now at the end of the day, let's assume that Hamster Kombat, each coin actually worth $0.0003. Now if you are to multiply this with this 62 million coin, the person will end up going home with $18,600. So you see how important these keys will actually comes to play in the limelight. So this is for this individual that actually see the importance of this key. So let's see this other one that actually accumulated much coin but never sees the importance of this key. Now, this is the second person in the drop down list which accumulated 2 billion coin. So now, if this 2 billion coin is to be divided by 10,000, we actually he will actually be left with 200,000 coin. Now, his PPH is actually 3.5 million. Now, if I'm to add it with this 200,000 coin, it will amount to 3,700,000 coins. Now, with a negative of keys, he did not actually accumulate any keys. Now, this person actually is left with 3,700,000 coin. Now, if I'm to multiply it with, let's assume this is what each coin will actually amount, which is $0.0003. So this particular person will be left with $1,110. That's the take home for this individual that actually accumulated much coin than others and actually neglected these keys. So this is how this actually works. So let's see the last person that actually accumulated a little but put in more effort to get more keys, what he or she will go home with. The last person that actually accumulated a very little coin, which is 25 million coins. Now, when it's being divided by 10,000, the person will be left with 2,500 coin plus the PPH, which is 50,000. So if you are to add the both of them, it will give you 52,500. Now, this individual actually plays a very big role in accumulating more keys for himself. Now, if you multiply it by 25, it will give you 1,312,500 coins. Now, times 0.0003. Now, which will amount to $393.75 that this particular person will actually accumulate for himself because of he or she actually started late. Let's assume that this person did not actually think of accumulating much keys for himself. Now, what you are seeing down here, what I just circled, that's the person will end up going home with just $76.5. So this is the second phase of what the key may actually amount to be tomorrow. Now, I'm in the home page of my Hamster Kombat. So if I'm to tap on this key right now, if you are to tap on your own, this is what it will actually bring up, which is knock. Now, this key may actually come up to be that you are going to use it to open a treasure, something of this nature. So just to knock up this particular treasure box. So once you knock up this particular treasure box, you will come to have more coin. Probably each treasure box may accumulate millions of thousands of coin for you, depending on the number of keys that you will actually accumulate for yourself. We determine how many boxes that you are going to actually open. So that is the reason why the key is very, very important. Hamster Kombat actually states on their Telegram handle, which is say the mystery key that you have probably already come across in an extremely useful thing that may come in handy in the future. Now, at the down part, I say there are many more exciting things to come. Stay tuned. So this particular key is going to be used in a very useful way. And this useful way are probably these two things that I just put up here. So the essence of this is just for you to keep accumulating more keys for yourself. You know, all of us have been in this for a very long time. So this is not a time for us to actually back up, but a time for us to actually intensify, so that whatsoever thing that they ask us to do, we actually do it, so that we see that at the end they won't use it against us. So that is the reason why I actually put up this. So these keys are actually very important. So if you have not started accumulating anyone for yourself, so do that right now. Thank you for staying with me up to this point. If you have not subscribed to be a part of our family, please subscribe to be a part of our family, and also share to your family and friends. See you in my next video.